I'd like to call this
You
meeting
know
of the
something?
City IDA to order for August 20th, 2025. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the May 16th meeting. I'll entertain a motion to approve that motion. Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Treasurer's report?
Sure, appreciate you coming in for a short agenda today. Treasurer's report, you see not much activity today. We have had some, we were selling some property, the former fireside, which has since been sold, so you'll see some legal fees associated with that and deposits also on the 354 Edison building. So working away and, taking care of some blight, but this will be our next project that we're be today. So cash on hand, $768,090.
Okay. Any questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
And then the two key items on the agenda today involve the Schenectady Community Action Program and the DePaul Properties Project. First is Resolution 709-25, which is the secret resolution.
Yeah, that's correct. I know we've discussed this project before when we called for a public hearing. It is a redevelopment of the 2.5 acres, corner State Street and Brandywine, two separate buildings for a $37 million development, 60 units of affordable housing, same developer as did Joseph L. Allen Apartments, and then the Mosaic Apartments over on Green Street, which are beautiful and have really been transformative for Mount Pleasant. They'll be doing 60 units, 34 which are permanent supportive housing. SCAP will provide some support for the folks who are in the housing. SCAP will also have a second building there where they'll move their administrative facilities, new child care, key entryway to downtown, across from the Hometown Health Clinic. We're really excited to finally see this site be redeveloped. The city City Planning Commission had previously reviewed the project for seeker and classified it as a type 1 action. We are just following in their steps here and also classifying it as a type 1 action. That is resolution 709-25. And then for the final approving resolution, again, we have a public hearing earlier this month, August 13th. No written or public comments received. Terrific project. Final approving resolution will allow us to move forward with the payment in lieu of taxes, which provides long-term stability for the affordable housing piece. The SCAP building will be off the tax rolls because it'll be owned by the nonprofit. But we'll get 60 new units of housing, and we're going to continue to see escalation in tax revenue through private payments. Any questions?
Is there a difference between the housing, like there was, I read it yesterday, sorry, but, the 60 and the 34, it looks, I don't know what permanent supportive housing.
Yeah, it's how you classify units. So these housing projects, they're usually certain units are allocated for a certain population.
Oh, okay.
So you'll have some that are senior at times, some that are, to prevent homelessness. Supportive is usually people who are needing some additional services.
Okay.
And again, DePaul partners with SCAP to provide those services. Same thing with the one that we did on was it the Masonic, Mosaic, the Mosaic over in Mount Pleasant.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, so the 34 is part of the 60.
Oh,
Yeah. So
That's
of the 60,
okay.
34
I got you.
permanent support.
Thank you.
Great location for them on the bus line and just great overall quality of life.
All right, so I'll entertain a motion to approve Resolution 709-25.
I'll make that motion.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And the second resolution is 710-25.
I'll move down.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Is there any other business to come before the IDA this morning?
Well, yesterday, GE announced $41 million of new development. That's great for GE Renova. 50 full-time equivalent employees, adding capacity for the generator business. So we're really pleased to see that investment. It follows $100 million within the past 2 years. The GE R&D, which is all aerospace, Renova, and healthcare. They're continuing to make investments up there as well. So it's terrific to have such a strong partnership with GE.
Yes. That's very good news.
And M&T Bank Center, we had the governor in last week, took out the ribbon, hope to see everyone there for some events. September 6th, they're doing the first concert. And soon after that, the hockey season will start. I know Union College, the new president was there, was very thrilled to have this good public-private partnership.
It's an impressive building. Boy,
They did a great job. And you know what, they value engineered and they found solutions, but it's a great facility for Schenectady. And, you know, we really thank the Blessed Group for taking the leap of faith in doing this.
You got a lot of good publicity. I was out of town right at the time, but I think the publicity was really good.
Yeah, no, it's, you know, we're a model for how to do things. You know, I heard they were talking about the central warehouse and the redevelopment in Albany, and they mentioned what was done here with the harbor. So we're, you know, under great leadership and support from both the city and the county, been able to do some really good stuff. And yeah, again, the Classy Group, you know, that project only happened because they did the Brownfield Taxpayer Program. And the Brownfield Taxpayer Program is a 10-year program, and they're at the end of it. So they had to make a decision, and they made the decision to do this with, again, the support of the county, the state was a big supporter for it. And you know, it's a big lift for Union to move off the campus and get the support of their alumni and their students, and they're all thrilled about it. They see it as a great way to continue to attract more students.
Yeah, the only question I have is parking. Is that sufficient?
Yep, so there's plenty of parking. They'll have the Saturday games are mostly going to be 4 p.m. games, which actually is great for, you know, some of the young kids who prefer that. And then all of the parking will be shared on, you know, behind some of the commercial buildings. They added, I think, roughly 130 more parking spots with the facility. And then also for the largest events, so for the concert September 6th, the Gold Corporation has allowed the parking lot next to their building to be used. And, you know, if you're thinking about it from, if you're not there, it seems like a far walk.
Yeah.
But I walked it with the ambassadors, we had the ambassadors out there. From the side of the parking lot where people are going to get out, it's one of the shortest walks. You have to cross the signalized intersection. Had a good call with the police and again, the ambassadors about providing support for people there. But, you know, their intent is to offer that as parking, free parking, so they will go that as parking, and we'll also provide some support as well.
So they go out at the light, the Two Guys Road. That's
Yeah,
what I remember.
Max
that.
Road extension, yeah.
Yeah, so people will walk that way, not
Correct, there's,
trying to cross.
yeah, right at the main intersection next to the Mohawk Harbor sign,
Okay.
large pylon sign.
Okay, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it's, you just go right over that bridge. You know, the city and Classy are talking about shedding a crosswalk across, it's back there, so small.
Peak Street.
Peak Street, there you go. And then they're also, you know, part of Max Road Extension is a private road. So they're going to talk about limiting access for the students when they come down for games. They'll have campus safety along the way. They don't think many students will walk because they'll offer trolley service. But they'll have that, they have a safe plan in place. So go check it out. First game, I think, is the women's game, which you know, they're looking for some good support.
And I see Fireside is moving along.
Fireside, yeah, thanks to the IDA for taking the leap of faith and buying that. We sold that to Tommy Dickey. He's started his demo work. We'll be in front of Planning Commission next month. And working on that. You know, we still have challenges with the building right next door to it. We're working on that with the codes department and trying to find a long-term solution. But a lot of people are very excited about Fireside. I think that Tommy is a challenge because I think before my time here, but I guess there was all you could eat wings and pizza on Sundays.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is, I don't know if that's financially feasible in today's world. But he's very excited, and yeah, what he's done with the Broken Inn, the horses, the parlor with Uni, people seem to be thrilled with his support for the community.
It wasn't always the Sunday though. Like for years it was just normal, and then they did that. And the place went wild on Sunday. So they probably
Is
did that
that
to
what
get
my
people in. They could have.
Yeah. But, you know, it's, the building is stabilized, he's got some electrical back into it, so he's committed to bringing it back as an institution. And, my kids love the horses, actually, Kristen's recommendation to bring the kids down, and, so he does a great job.
That's good. Okay, there's nothing else to come before the
That's
group.
it.
I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion.
Second,
All in favor?
Thank you for coming in.
Aye.
all right.
And 12.